I assume that everyone has brought the requisite $20,000 buy-in for tonight's tournament.
Didn't the buy-in used to be $10,000?
It was, but the owner theorized that upping the stakes would bring in a better class of competitors.
Okay, that explains how you snagged a bunch of multimedia megastars like yours truly. But what about Captain Lamo over there?
It's only a theory.
I had the weirdest dream last night.
Did it involve Charles Manson, Rita Moreno, and a duck?
No, but...
And it wasn't the weirdest dream.
I know something you don't know. Not about this hand, just generally. The player has been eliminated due to lack of funds and intelligence.
I like the cut of these cards' jib. I'm in.
I didn't realize cards had jibs.
Or that you could cut them.
Okay, but what's his excuse?
Max just fell in love with his Jason Alexander impersonation one day, and it kind of stuck. Considering the alternatives, I kind of dodged a bullet there.
And hey, what is the deal with antipasta? Does it blow up when it touches regular pasta? I mean, come on!
I probably would have raised in your situation, but I probably also would have jumped off a building, so perhaps I'm not the best source of advice.
Excuse me for a second. Ah! You son of a wood. Great game, buddy! Maybe we can do it again sometime.
Round of high-stakes excitement, eh? Splendid! And just in time for a momentous announcement as well.
You finally replaced the urinal cakes.
Yes, and we've renewed our liquor license.
All right!
Libations may be purchased with the inventory tokens you've acquired. Be warned that the inventory will not be held responsible for the deleterious effects that alcoholic spirits may have on your gameplay.
Della what?
And with that disclaimer out of the way, on with the tournament!
You know, I'm starting to get a little angry at these crummy cards. And you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I don't like you now.
What the hell is that crap?
I believe it is what the kids are calling dubstep.
Oh, Jesus, can't you play some Zeppelin or something?
You better get used to this sound, Grandpa, because the dub is the only music that survives the great digital event horizon of 2033. Boom!
Great, another reason to die young.
The tournament is being controlled by aliens.
Pay no attention to that.
Ah, a rare GLaDOS personality core. A fitting bounty indeed.
No, it's really not. Congratulations. You've stopped listening to your frontal lobe and are going with your gut, where all the feces are.
I gotta admit, there's nothing like an obnoxious, violence-prone chatterbox at your side to draw away enemy fire.
My head's an inviting target.
Max! Fold. Is it true that Doc Venture was in a video game back in the 70s?
Yeah, back in the cartoon days, someone thought it'd be a good idea to turn Rusty's adventures into a video game. It made that E.T. game look like Halo.
What about you, big guy? You ever star in a video game?
Not, intentionally.
A comment that cryptic usually comes with a story.
Well, a few years back, some punk snuck my image into a Mortal Kombat knockoff. It's one of those unlockable Easter egg deals.
Mortal Kombat knockoff. Mortal Bobcat! That was you! What did they call you?
Tutu Blondie.
Tutu Blondie! With the Death Smooch Fatality move! Oh yeah! I think I even have a sound file.
Kiss me, now you have to kiss me!
Sounds like you had a promising side career there, Brock. What happened?
The company went bankrupt. With extreme prejudice. You know, I kind of thought your partner'd be playing tonight.
Max used to be a tournament regular, but he's got what the psychologists call crippling impulse control issues.
Couldn't keep a lid on his gambling?
Not in the slightest. But that didn't matter, because he kept winning.
Then what's the problem?
Well, the inventory banned him because, well,
Max kept eating the poker chips.
There you are.
What's this emotion I'm feeling? It's like I wish I had those cards, but I also hate you for having them.
That's envy, you emotionally stunted rhomboid.
Did you know that there are jellyfish that can live forever?
Oh, yeah. Who wants to be an immortal jellyfish?
I guess that would be pretty dull. Drift, 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 sting. Drift, 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 sting.
You know, as long as I get fresh batteries every couple hundred years, I'm pretty sure that I'm effectively immortal. That's really depressing.
I wouldn't worry about it. The way you're going, I'm pretty sure someone will put you out of your misery long before the ennui of immortality kicks in.
Promise?
Trust me, I'll pull the trigger myself.
So you're Ash Williams.
That's what it says on my library card.
The same Ash Williams who slaughtered the Deadites, took on the Nightmare King and the Immortal Hockey Mask Killer, and fought back the Degrassi invasion of 2016?
The what now invasion?
Oh, yeah. That hasn't happened yet. My bad. Quick word of advice. Start stocking up on shotgun shells and canned beans. Also nose plugs, because damn, those Degrassi slugs stink.
Hey, I don't want to seem unfriendly, but I just met you assholes, so why do you seem to know everything about me?
What? You don't know? There've been movies, video games, action figures.
The director's cut rocks.
Max has all your action figures.
Even the ultra-rare Naked Ash variant. Yowza!
Wait a minute, someone's merchandising me? Why haven't I seen any of this?
Maybe you should see a lawyer. Pronto.
Well, of course you won with those cards. Even Steve could have won with those cards. And all he can say is, hey-o! Shut the f*** up, Steve! And people say I'm annoying.
Nice hand. Almost as nice as this one. Hey, Sam, is that your tricked out 1960 DeSoto Adventurer in the parking lot?
It better be. I'd hate to think we've been driving around in someone else's car for the past 25 years. Why do you ask?
I think it growled at me.
Yeah, it's done that ever since that adventure we had in HE double hockey sticks.
Maybe you should see an exorcist.
That's what I keep telling Max. But then he just spins his head at me and vomits.
Enonathrak!
I just had that cleaned.
You better not be cheating with some sort of X-ray attachment there, R2.
Why would I need to cheat? My cybernetic processors are more than capable of whipping your primitive ape brains.
Hey, I'm a dog brain.
Besides, X-ray lenses are so 20th century. All the cool robots are using quantum prediction fields these days.
But not you, right?
Yeah, right.
That sounded like the shutdown of a quantum predictor field.
No, that was, my, internal dialysis regulator, which I need for my diabetes. That I have. I kind of thought there'd be one of those Walking Dead guys at the table tonight.
Oh, you know how it is with video game characters. Give them a little bit of fame and it all goes to their heads.
Tell me about it.
Even secondary characters like that goofball Larry wanted script approval.
What a jerk.
Max and I have been around for 25 years, and even we don't get script approval.
Don't have a cow, man.
Well, what about the zombies?
They're not so good with the repartee. There was talk about overdubbing them, but that got us in trouble with the zombie unions.
Hey, you gotta watch out for those guys. They'll eat you alive.
You know what really ticks me off? When some jackwad tries to blow my circuitry with some lame-o stunt he saw in a Star Trek rerun.
What, like everything I say is a lie?
Yeah, like that. What? Do they think I'll just lock up because of some teeny-tiny logical paradox?
It is rather insulting. I learned how to avoid paradox traps while I was still in beta.
So what if everything Sam says is a lie? That doesn't mean that he's lying about that, right? Because then he'd be telling the truth. And, oh no.
Well, that was a shining moment in the history of robotkind. Brock Sampson has been eliminated.
You know, my mom warned me against playing poker with dogs, robots, cripples, and mutes. Guess I should have listened to her.
Hey, Max, what do you think I should do?
Tell her how you really feel before she runs away with Blaine.
About the hand, chucklehead.
Oh, check.
Hey, I just had a great idea. When this is over, the four of us should, grab a beer and armor up, maybe take a freighter to Pandora, and, totally go on some missions together.
I don't know.
I'm kind of a loner.
Yeah, I've got a thing. And a place. Later. Tonight.
Ah, come on. It'll be great. With my brains and your collective capacity for mindless destruction, we'll find the fault in no time.
Okay, but only if I can bring Max. He really puts the ahem in mayhem.
And the viscera in evisceration.
Of course. The more minions, the merrier. Ash?
6 hours?
6 or 7 hours, tops. Of course, Pandoran hours are 8 times as long as Earth hours, but...
What?
Nothing. Brock, you know this whole thing falls apart without a tank.
What the hell? I haven't been to another planet in weeks.
All right! Steve and I will be waiting outside after the tournament with your release forms, your level 1 gear, and your inoculation shots.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I auditioned for the role of Bigby, but they said I wasn't wolfy enough.
They also said you should lose a few pounds.
That's gotta sting, what with you being an Irish wolfhound and all.
I'm an Irish wolfhound? Faith and Begorra.
I gotta ask, what's it like living on another planet?
It's great! If you ignore the constant firefights, the random explosions, and the fact that every freaking animal on the planet's trying to eat you, Pandora's like a little ball of heaven.
Yeah, about that. I always heard that Pandora was some sort of lush jungle paradise.
Yeah, me too. What happened? Did you guys run out of the, was it? Can't get it yum?
No, I think it was called MacGuffinite.
Ha ha. Very funny. Look, my Pandora was first. Got it?
All right, jeez. One question, though.
What?
What's James Cameron really like?
F*** you. Damn, G. Look at all that cheddar. Hey, GLaDOS, can I re-raise?
Yes, although it's generally considered to be
Re-raise! Ha ha!
bad form.
I don't know. We're not really first-person shooter material.
Speak for yourself, Sam.
The little guy might be a wee bit overpowered, though. We might have to nerf him a few degrees.
Oh, Sam. Think of all the hamdingers we could buy with that.
Shh, I'm thinking.
You know, after this is over, we should blow this joint, find some real action.
At the conclusion of tonight's activities, the player will be escorted home by the inventory security service.
Oh, you sure? Because I know this joint on the coast where they play Russian roulette with confiscated ray guns.
The owner would frown on disintegrating the player.
Come on, they're set on stun.
Brock Sampson has been eliminated.
Wow, I really didn't see this coming.
I did, but I didn't want to ruin the surprise. Surprise.
Sam!
You got another dog question, don't you?
Seriously, can you blame me? How often does a guy get a chance to chat up a talking dog? It's like interviewing a unicorn.
Fine. 3 questions, but nothing about my privates or floor scooting.
Okay. 1, can you eat chocolate? 2, do you date humans or other talking dogs? And 3, can you sense earthquakes before they happen?
1, yes, but I shouldn't, because it goes straight to my hips. 2, don't tell anyone, but I'm kind of off the market right now. And 3, dogs don't detect quakes, but sometimes we cause them.
Ash Williams has been eliminated.
Klaatu.
Oh, no. Max! It's Klaatu Barada Nikto!
Got it. Klaatu Barada Tiptoe.
Crap.
You know, I should really get my hearing checked. Cuckoo Banana Pismo?
Max, no!
To the editor's desk!
Brock Sampson has been eliminated from the tournament, and possibly this plane of existence.
Keanu Barbera Nimoy! Hold on, Brock. I'll get some white out.
Claptrap has been eliminated and will be textualized.
Textualized?
Claptrap Babushka Nito!
Oh, come on! That's not even close! I regret nothing!
You know, that book needed more comic relief.
I think I've learned a very important lesson tonight.
Wheat bread is not an effective coagulant.
It's cute when you jam words together like you know what they mean.
You know, Ash, you should really think about trading in that primitive boomstick for one of the Torg boomsticks for sale over there.
I think I'll stick with my classic S-Mark model, thanks.
But the Torg brand boomstick can shoot 6 rockets at once. It does anywhere from 310 to 1,258 points of damage. It can be fitted with elemental accessories. And
Can it do this?
not without shooting your knees off.
Then I'll pass.
The next time you play, you might want to have better cards.
You know, most of the poker games I'm invited to turn out to be elaborate death traps.
You worry too much, Brock. Max and I have been coming here for years without even a hint of a death trap.
Unless you count the killer mini tacos.
I don't know, this whole place just feels weird.
Weird is in the eye of the beholder. Would you like me to reprogram your optic nerves to be less paranoid?
You see what I'm talking about? That there is grade A weird. That's just weird.
What are you staring at, Clifford?
The hand. That's one of those spiffy Danish jobbies, isn't it? A Flongvar?
Buddy, I'll have you know that this beauty was built by Lord Arthur's personal blacksmith back in the 14th century.
You know, most people would find that story ludicrous, but that's not even the silliest thing I've heard since lunch.
Wait till I tell you about the mini ashes.
If you wake up suddenly in the middle of the night, look outside for an unmarked white van. There's probably been a shift change.
Claptrap has run out of chips and will be removed from the table by his best friend.
Steve? Hello. Go ahead, old friend. Do what you gotta do. Hello. Geez, Steve, don't be such a drama bandit.
Ash has been eliminated, or at least he's about to be.
Ah! You know, you could have just asked me to leave.
Excuse me.
What's so funny?
I just realized that you're a dog playing playing poker.
I don't get it. Max would love these last few hands. But then again, Max also loves poking himself in the eye with his stick.
Hey, Sam, I think I've hit brain.
Have you been merchandised yet, Claptrap?
Have I been merchandised? Bubba, my image is plastered on so much crap that even I'm getting sick of it. Coffee mugs, t-shirts, feminine hygiene products, and that's not even counting the 43 different action figures.
Action figures?
Oh, yeah. You want one?
Yeah. Well, not for me, of course. It's for my friend, Max.
Don't go dragging me into your arrested adolescence.
All in.
Sam, no! Think of the children.
What children?
The player wins the hand.
If I had a hand like that, it'd look really weird on the end of my dog arm.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. This is gonna hurt you more than it does me, but that's kinda true about most things.
You know, Brock, you remind me of someone.
Well, I get that a lot. People say I talk like some guy they don't know.
No, it's not that. Sal!
Sal.
Sal the giant talking cockroach. Hell of a guy, Sal. You would have liked him.
Oh, he's dead?
He gave his life to save the city from my partner's superego.
Superego. Right.
No, really. Max's superego had a colossal hissy fit and turned Max into some sort of rampaging elder god. And our friend Sybil was 13 months pregnant, and Stinky and Sal were making out, and... Wow, it really does sound crazy when I say it out loud.
I still believe you, Sam.
Mr. Williams, your turn to put something extra on the table.
Your funeral, guys.
Is that the Necronomicon Ex Mortis? The cursed book of the dead, wrapped in the flesh of a demon whose words bring death and destruction to all who read them?
No, it's a cookbook. Of course it's the Necronomicon. Now, let's play.
Whatever happened to that nice Sheila lady you rescued from the Deadites back in the 14th century?
No idea. I tried to find out once or twice, but ancient history is not exactly my strong suit.
Perhaps I can help. Scanning. Sheila, the very pregnant daughter of Euford, married Sir Theodore in 1300.
Pregnant? Hey man, we only did it once. Twice tops.
1 son, 8 grandchildren, killed by the Black Plague in 1347, along with all but one of her heirs.
Aw, damn.
Direct descendants emigrate to Poland in the 15th century.
Hey, fellow Pole. Grataluce.
Remaining family escapes Nazis in mid-20th century, eventually settling in a Swedish enclave in Nebraska.
Wait a minute.
By the 1960s, the sole surviving ancestor of Theodore and Sheila, Bonnie Jablonski, briefly marries a local traveling salesman, giving birth to 2 male sons, including Brock Fitzgerald Sampson.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Hey, welcome to the family.
So, on Pandora, you can get guns and vending machines?
Guns, ammo, medkits, you name it, we vend it.
What about candy bars?
Candy bars? What kind of monster would sell candy bars at vending machines where innocent kids could get their hands on them?
But here on Earth...
Yeah, here on Earth, you've got an obesity epidemic, people. But on Pandora, our children are healthy, lean fighting machines. So suck it.
Sam wins the hand.
Come to Papa, little chips.
Don't anthropomorphize the money, Max. I mean, Sam.
If I'd wanted someone to fling garbage at me all night, I could have stayed home watching C-SPAN. What was that?
I am attempting to ascertain what's so special about an ordinary set of poker equipment that it would oblige the owners of the inventory to assemble these so-called themed tournaments.
Maybe it was magic.
Magic, of course. And here I was wasting my time looking for fluctuations in the quantum phone. I'll just adjust my scanners to check for genies, leprechauns, and wizards.
Don't forget demons. Those SOBs are always up to something.
Okay, quick topic. Words to live by. Go!
Life is short and sadistic, so make love to it like a one-eyed double agent.
Always run in the opposite direction of loud noises.
There's always time for more science.
Never go anywhere without written instructions.
Mine was try not to be a jerk, but I'm really liking that thing about the sadistic midgets. What would Max do in a situation like this?
Ah! Black Hawk down! Black Hawk down!
Okay, plan B.
Sam takes the pot.
You know, if you keep indulging my transparent dishonesty, I'm gonna have to run for Congress. Well, sometimes you get the bear. Sometimes you get the bear and realize you're stuck with a bear.
What's it like living in black and white?
Well, that's actually an old wives' tale, like the one about representative democracy. Dogs can see in color. It just looks like this.
Whoa! I am totally tripping balls right now.
We can also see fear and smell sarcasm.
Ooh, impressive. Hey, it works!
This deck's gone colder than my ex-girlfriend. Zombie, not the demon. She was actually kind of hot.
Why can't I get cards like that?
Because you're a moron.
Pat, pat, pat!
Oh, hush. Check.
They're all watching us, aren't they?
Trying to read my face for tells, huh? Well, good luck with that. I've taken so many blows to the head that the muscles in my face twitch for no damn reason at all. See?
Hey, where'd my money go?
To a pleasant upstate farm where it has room to play with all its currency friends.
That's what you get when you screw with the clown.
There was probably a better way to phrase that. But you want this pot? Go ahead. Take it from me.
Sam takes the pot.
Just so you know, I was bluffing my butt off in that hand.
Looks like you've still got an extra butt or two to spare, Chief.
Ooh!
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to erase the memory of these cards. Where am I? Who are you people?
You should know that a Williams never bluffs. Except when we do.
Sam has been eliminated.
What in the name of Walt Whitman's six-cylinder riding lawnmower just happened there?
You lost. Would you like me to run a holographic replay?
No thanks. Max?
Yes?
Take me someplace funny. Like the zoo.
Sure, Sam.
Ash has been excised from this experiment due to insufficient funds.
Ah!
That Ash guy's a little... what's the word?
Nervous?
Effed up?
Dangerously unbalanced.
Sure, let's go with those.
What's going on with the toaster?
His audio output is caught in a loop. It happens sometimes with low-cost sound cards.
Should I do anything?
A swift blow to the head wouldn't help. But it probably wouldn't help either.
Aw, jeez.
Boobies! Hey! What did I miss?
Since 2008, the World Health Organization has required that every pair of shoes be fitted with aglets that trace our footsteps via satellite.
Well, you know what they say. When fate closes a door, luck opens a window. And karma deactivates the alarm system.
As a reward for your service, you will be given this potion, 3 sips of which will put you into a magical slumber until you reawaken in time for the next tournament.
Was that 2 sips?
Ah, you're awake? Welcome back.
Welcome to the future, kid.
I hope you like alien invasions.
I told you these phony beards were a bad idea.